if some Joe happens to find a coin or two, good for him. That's what I say, huh? Also, he has probably coins that you can get all over the place. Yeah, I feel like I should do a running gun, though, to kind of break it up. Fuck it, this one's nearby. What was the hardest part of the game? The rutabaga? That was easy. Or you? Oh, you mean the tutorial? Also, I don't think any of those were rutabagas. They were carrots, onions, and potatoes. Oh, hi, frogs.
You're up.
This one might be tricky. Ah. Come on. I'm gonna try not to use my super. Ah. Okay. I died. This one's definitely trickier. Okay, so this part's easy. I was gonna try and parry there. Can you parry by? Can you not? You have to jump to parry, I think, it looks like. Because that's the problem, is when you have the low ones, you can't. If you have to jump to parry, it's kind of tricky to go low and then still. And still hit them. This animation, by the way, I haven't been talking about it, but it's just good. It's just good animation. End of story there. I don't even need to, I could just spend the whole thing going, this is good, because it is. I guess I should use the spread here, because why not? Nah, that was dumb of me. I knew I was too low, too. This part's fairly easy from the looks of it. You're right, I should dash. There we go. See, I dashed. I'll parry that. Oh, I parry that. Oh, fuck you. I knew. Damn it.
You're up.
Don't know if I like the smoke dash only because it worked well there, don't get me wrong. But I feel like for regular gameplay it might be more tricky because I like being able to see where my character is at. And the smoke dash makes it a little bit, you have to know where you're going to land, and that timing wise throws me off. Yeah, I'm not even, I don't even want to try and parry these. I don't know why I didn't try and dash there. I just didn't. I don't have any excuse. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna jump. Wait a minute. It's easier to just dash. I love the music too. I'll admit, like, it's not anything amazing, maybe, as far as, like, variety, but I just love smooth jazz, big bang, no, not big bang. Damn it. Down, up, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, up. You have to parry there then, right, to keep him going, or does he eventually start? Because I thought it was said that you didn't have to parry at all, but you know, you have to parry there. Also, yeah, if you're colorblind, this game screws you over if you're colorblind and you had to parry. Also, if I'm not responding to the chat right away, there's good reason. Because every time I look over the chat, that's usually when I get hit. Not saying you guys are the reason. Anytime I lose, the chat's fault. No, but definitely not a good idea to be looking over at the chat too often, especially in the middle of a boss fight. I can't tell if they're changing phases based on anything, or if they're only changing phases based on, like, I don't know if the only thing I have right now at the game is I can't tell if my damage is actually doing anything. If that makes any sense. Like, they're going to a different phase, but I can't tell if it's just what they normally do. Probably it's based on damage, but it doesn't really feel like it is. It doesn't feel like my damage is doing anything, which I think is my one thing so far I've noticed. Is I kind of wish it felt like your damage felt like it was doing something, because they're always changing. It's not like the boss fight. Maybe if I wasn't doing damage, it would repeat itself, I guess. But on the other hand, I like how smooth it feels in terms of its transitions. That's cool. That it doesn't feel like you're repeating yourself. Some bosses feel like they're just, you know, do this, then do this, then do this, then do this, or do this, then do this again, then do this again, then do this again. Like, you know, one phase 3 times. Do it 3 times and you win. So I do like that it's one continuous fight as opposed to just repeating the same thing over and over. Mario is really guilty of that. Pretty much most Mario bosses are 3 hits to kill you. Not 3 hits, but 3 phases. Damn it. I want to... No. Oh. Yeah, I don't feel like this is... I don't feel like this is unfair at all. I think it's challenging. Okay. Cats. Well, I don't like the cats. Oh, okay, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't realize that was a progress meter. So, that phase is near the end then. That's like near the end of the phase. I'm just reading chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, and obviously the slot machine's randomized.
It's on.
I think the bigger thing I would be worried about is not them coming and seeing this cup man. I would be these flies coming to eat, and suddenly these things that eat you, because they're predators, are just in the restaurant. Like, these are all flies, and there's this 2 boxing frogs. They're just existing. That would be more scary than the man with a cup. Cuphead. Or a man with a cup. Either one. Ah, this timing was wrong on that. The cards are the super meter, right? Yeah. There they are. I don't know, I knew that, so I don't know why I was asking. Because it was just kind of like a rhetorical question, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter which one of them you shoot. Either, from what I can tell. Yeah, you had to. It looks like you have to parry there, so parrying is definitely needed. Okay, this one's easier if you don't sit on the. I knew it. That one's definitely the trickiest one. Trickiest one for sure.
And begin.
Why did I dash there? And I'm trying to parry here to get my. Got screw it. I want to restart because I screwed that up.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
I guess I should have played this without the spread and just made it, because the pea shooter, it's probably harder. But at the same time, I like switching between them because I like having the range. I don't like being close up to enemies. Scary. It's frightening. Also, I have to say too, as much as I like Danganronpa, this is a much better game to do stream-wise. You don't have to spend the whole game talking, or whole stream talking, which was, I mean, I'm talking obviously, but like literally, the Danganronpa stream was reading all of the dialogue. By the end of the night, and I did it for 12 hours, by the end of the night, my voice was like on fire. Or my voice, my throat. Wasn't a good idea in retrospect. Okay, this one's the easy one. I say that as I get hit. This is the easy one, guys. It's the easy one. Actually, the easy one was probably that green one.
Good day for a swell battle. Here goes.
But anyway, the point is, I feel like this game, it's easier to make commentary here, or like just to kind of play the game and make random commentary. So far, the 2 streams I think I had the most fun with. This one already I'm having fun with. And then, what's it called? The Bit Trip Runner 2. Runner 2. Really good stream. So I think in the future I'll play more. I've been debating whether I want to hold off and also do a stream of Hat in Time. But that's not going to be till November if I do one of that. I don't know if anyone's going to care at that point if I play Hat in Time. You get to this phase easily enough. Frogs. Or no, snakes, I guess. Snake eyes. Yeah, this is easily the easiest one. This one, it's the speed that gets the problem here. Damn it. Also, again, yeah, I know you're gonna say, John, dash. You're right. But I keep forgetting. Or you could just dash that whole entire thing and not even have to worry about jumping there, maybe. I don't know. If you time it right. It'd probably be too fast. Yeah, I know. I can dash jump. I keep forgetting the dash exists. Because most running gun games you can't dash, I don't think. Like, you don't dash in Contra, do you? Or am I totally wrong on that? Not that I really was ever good at Contra, or even played much of Contra for that matter. I mean, I guess I say, this is a running gun. I'm used to playing like Metroidvanias. I know you can dash in those games, so I guess if I, you know, I have no real excuse. Okay, bullseye. Yeah, you know what? That's actually the easiest if I just use the dash. Yeah, there's definitely dash in Mega Man here too. Okay, I'm gonna get it this time. But I don't know, I've seen, like, people saying this game is, like, way too hard, and they're like, we took 30 minutes to beat this boss, and I'm like, and? Like, that's a big deal for some people? Like, I don't think I don't find that a problem. That's how games should be. You should, if you're beating everything with well, it depends on the game. But I feel like the whole mentality of, oh, we spent so much time doing this one thing. Like, why do we need to do it? What? Like, but did you enjoy it? Like, if you didn't enjoy it, that's one thing. But, like, I'm enjoying fighting this boss and trying to get better. I don't feel frustrated. I don't feel like it's unfair. If I did it quick, great. But if it takes me longer, it takes me longer. One of the people I saw, who I watch, and I actually like their videos, but they had issues with Cuphead's difficulty. But then they also said that they found Donkey Kong Country way too hard, and I don't feel that way. So, like, for me, it's like, if that's the case for you, that's great. But for me, I don't find Donkey Kong Country hard, so then I'm probably gonna enjoy Cuphead then. Okay, snakes. I like the snakes. They're easy. That was dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. I'm feeling lucky. I think this is gonna be the one. I think it cats. I think this is the one, but then I just fuck up.
A real high-class bout. Here goes.
I don't know. I never found Donkey Kong Country hard. Now, DKC Returns, I could give you. It's hard. But I guess like I was saying in SM's Discord, I find a difference between hard and challenging. Donkey Kong is challenging, but hard to me hard to me means not fun. If something's hard, like if you're going through life and you have like a hard day of work, it's not a fun day of work, it's hard. A challenging day of work, I guess in that context you could say is still the same thing. Like, I mean, work sucks no matter how you go about it, really. But when something's hard, it's not usually in a positive context. Whereas I feel like challenging usually is. So that's my big difference would be, if a game is challenging, but you enjoy it, I think that is different than it just being difficult and not fun. And that's what I feel like when people say hard, they're saying, oh, I didn't have fun with this. Okay, but I don't really know if that's... I don't know if I agree with that. But, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like... See, I was doing better when I wasn't trying to dash with that one. I end up just kind of screwing up when I try and dash. Well, it depends on what kind of... Like, Animal Antics is hard. There are definitely hard levels in Donkey Kong Country. But, like, when I was... Like, I played games... I started playing video games when I was 2 years old. Back in 1992. So, it wasn't like... And I wasn't good then because I was 2 years old. 2-year-olds can't do anything. But I guess I was still playing it. And, like, I beat Donkey Kong Country when I was, like, 7. So I feel like, you know, there's a little bit of people... If you don't tackle challenges, you're going to suck at challenges from the beginning no matter what. But you get better at it. So, if you just avoid them, then of course you'll never, you know, of course it's always going to be like Donkey Country to me is not that hard now, but when I first started playing it, yeah, it was probably a lot more difficult. It's all about just practice, really. No one's just inherently starts being good at video games like right away. I've been playing for like, you know, almost 20. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. For 25 years, and I'm not even that great, but okay, this I just wanna not do that. Oh, fuck you. You know what? Screw you and your dashes, John. I'm just gonna jump because I was doing better with the jumping.
You're up.
It comes to a point where I can't jump in time, then I'll dash, but I feel like I'm way better at just timing the jumps. Dash is throwing me off. Frogs, 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 frogs. Kill these frogs. Boxing frogs. Shooting flies that are flaming for some reason. Why are they on fire? Keep in mind too, I'm in the middle of playing this game, so any thought I'm having on difficulty and stuff is a little half-baked right now, simply because I can't fully form my opinions while fighting frogs. So if you disagree with me, like, don't get mad and be like, oh my god, you're totally wrong. It's like, maybe. Give me a minute to think and form my opinion better. Or, you know, better inform my opinion while I'm not fighting amphibians. Okay, what am I gonna get this time? Snakes. Okay, I like snakes. They're fun. Also, I'm gonna do the whole Mario back thing, because I was doing better with that than trying to just go straight the whole time. Even though it does give me less shots, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Snakes, no bull. Well, bull's okay. Stupid tiger I don't like. Oh, I gotta be close. Is it gonna be a perfect if I can kill this guy fast? Oh, of course, it's a tiger. Ha 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 ha! Dash dash dash! Fuck you, frogs. I didn't want to use supers because I wanted to get a perfect. I think I got C. I parried. What? That's bullshit. I parried. Or do you have to use supers to get us? Or do you need to use the super to get us a perfect? Fuck. Why? You would think not doing a super would get you a perfect because it means you were too good to have to use supers. Parries account for attacks? Oh, well, that's bullshit. That one's hard to do parries then, because those attacks are like super. Some of those are super low. Oh well, I don't really care if I get perfects. There's not. I mean, there might. I don't know if you unlock something if you do perfects, but maybe I'll go back and do it lit some other time. But I'm not really in any rush. I guess I'll talk to you. Be gone, spirits. Oh wait, you're real. I was just about to hit you with an old parry move. That's how you deal with the ghost around here. Only a nitwit tries shooting someone who ain't really there. Speaking of not being in places, would you fellas mind moving on? You're smoking the fish. Isn't... You're a fish. Okay. That... Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll do a running gun segment. Hey, I don't know, that slot machine, that might have damaged me. Who knows? Okay, yeah, I'll go here. Treetop Trouble.
You're up.